Hi everyone, welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 on the Thinkum Dinkum channel. In the last episode we started getting into championships, tuning, and honestly seeing just how open this game really is in ways that are still really throwing me off compared to older Gran Turismo or even other racing games really in general. For this episode I just want to keep progressing. So I want to start talking out loud about how I'm approaching car choices and what this series might turn into long term. Nothing locked in yet. I'm still getting a feel for the game, but it feels like the right point to start that conversation. So if you have opinions or ideas, please put them down in the chat, and we will, consider them and think about that going forward. So. Yeah, anyway, I think we'll start off with finishing up this menu and kind of like what car I'm going to choose, or if there's a philosophy. I'm just going to go with what feels best for me right at the time, unless the game really is pushing me in a certain direction, and then I'll do that. So yeah, just whatever car feels best to me. I think I'm going to do that. So yeah, let's go. And for right now, I'm just going to focus on the light tuning. I'm not going to get into the super deep tuning. We may do that in the future. Definitely not an expert on tuning, so maybe we'll start, at some point in the future, maybe we'll start tackling that animal. But for right now, pretty light, still exploring. Let's get going. So let's see. High-speed ring is where we need to earn our to finish this menu. High speed ring, compete in the above world circuits race. High speed ring, okay. Have I tuned this Civic Type R yet? I don't know that I have. I think I switched to it to look at it. I have not. We'll put on, I don't know if you can put on club sports stuff. I don't think you can. What does ballast do? Adjusting vehicle weight. It's also affecting adjusting weight balance. Ballast used to adjust the weight of the car so it meets racing regulation requirements. The balance of the car can also be tweaked by adjusting the position of the ballast. Interesting. I didn't know that you could do all that. Okay. Well, we're just going to go with sports upgrades for now. Computer. Tires. We'll go with the sports medium, maybe, because we're starting to get a little faster. I think that's a good thing. Weight reduction for sure. I think all of these sport upgrades are good, so at least so far in what I've been playing. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of make that, for most cars, as long as I can afford it and it's not getting too expensive. We'll do that. Do we need any club sports upgrades? Bore up, sports brake kit, sports suspension. Well, let's see how we do with this upgrade like this, and we'll go from there. Now we need to go to World Circuits. And it said the high-speed track, right? High-speed ring. High-speed ring. FF Challenge 450. Okay. That's what we're playing. And let's go. Third place or higher. We get an accurate or Integra Type R. Hopefully I remember how to drive a little bit. It's kind of always a little nerve-wracking. First of all, new car, and I haven't played since yesterday, so feel very good. Expertly went around that little car. Well, not really expertly. I kind of let off the gas a little bit. Whoa! Holy moly! Oh man! Well, all I did was hit the brakes and it like threw me off to the right. That's crazy. Okay. I obviously did something wrong. Steering and braking is, I mean, I don't even think I might have been steering just a little bit. Might have been steering just a little. Dude, he came down on me. Get off me. Watch where you are. Starts shaking right there, right before the turn. Okay, here we need to make sure that we're going straight. Hit these brakes. Still threw me off to the side. Whoa! Still a little squirrely hitting the brakes on. Okay. You know, I like the way this car handles, except for hitting the brake at those high speeds. And that is tough. But this definitely has some get up and go, for sure. Real get up and go. And it really does stick to the track real well. I mean, we went around that pretty, relatively sharp curve. We were already cooking. So. Here we go. First place. That works. A little Civic. All right, let's, you know what, I want to check out the Integra Type R and the Civic Type R. I kind of like that Civic, and just compare the two and see, you know, which one I like a little better. And we'll just go to a track. Just go to a track real quick and we'll kind of compare the two. We'll tune up the Civic Type R, or I mean this Integra Type R, basically the same way, the same upgrades. Because we got with the, we'll tune them up essentially the same way and kind of see how they feel. Let's do that real fast. Go pick up our Integra. Finished off this menu too, by the way. All three cars in your Japanese FS sports cars. Once you collect your rewards, I got some stories to tell you. Got a roulette ticket. We'll have to open that. Japanese FF sports car. Front engine, front wheel drive. Cornering efficiently requires a bit of accelerator work. On the plus side, FF cars make much better use of space than rear wheel drive cars and require fewer components. And tune a classic car. New menu book acquired. Let's just see what the requirements are here. Tune a classic car. Tune a 1965 Mini Cooper S to 360 pp or more. Okay. Let's tackle that one. Like I said, I'm going to take the Integra out. And basically compare it to the Civic Type R here. So we'll change cars. We'll go the Integra. And we have a lot of different cars. We'll go to the tuning shop, and we'll just buy these, you know, these sport parts. Collector's level. Now you can do semi-racing parts. Wow. What is in semi-racing? Wow. Fully customizable computer, semi-racing muffler, low RPM turbocharger, 10,000. Wow. Now we're starting to get into the big money stuff, right? Medium RPM turbocharger, semi-racing clutch and flywheel, LSD, height adjustable sports suspension, weight reduction stage 3, body rigidity. That's cool. I mean, I guess there's a lot you can do to these cars to fix them up. I didn't realize that they, you know, and I guess you could really do anything, but that's getting into real, like, if you're gonna start spending that kind of money on these cars, like, it's like what they're gonna do for like legit racing. All right. Well, and it does say semi-racing, so there we go. Let's find a track to go. You know what? Since I just played the high-speed track, let's go back in there, high-speed ring. And that way I don't have to play the Civic again. I can just kind of compare it here. So I'll do high-speed ring and the Integra. Integra Type R. We're comparing as much as possible apples to apples. So I can tell you right now, the Civic felt just right off the start like it had more punch. And maybe it's because this car is driving smoother. I mean, this car is definitely driving a lot smoother than the Civic did. I mean, this car is going faster than the Civic did. Pretty sure. Oh, whoa. Okay. I can't tell if that was me. Oh. Hitting those brakes, man. It still spins me out a little bit right there. I'll have to check that when I come back. Anyway, I don't think you feel the speed as much. I don't know if it's because the handling is better. It's just not quite as necessarily responsive, but I definitely felt like the Civic stuck to the road a lot better than this does. And it felt like the Civic was just more responsive overall. Let's see how this does here. And the Integra feels good right now. The Civic was kind of topping out right in here. Definitely don't feel the speed in the Integra as much as you do in the Civic. Now it's starting to feel like you're going really fast, and you are. But it's definitely more controllable and smooth going through those corners. But braking is. Braking doesn't throw me as much, but it still threw me. It kind of threw me a little different. definitely feels like this is less swirly overall. Of course, maybe and I think that's where I said it doesn't feel like it's going. You don't feel the speed as much. Just overall the vibrations and the overall feel of it, just way smoother in this Integra. I didn't look to see what my lap time was in the Civic, so I can't. I'm just going by feel right now. Which one would I choose? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I like. Oh, it felt like the Integra was easier to control overall, but I really like the peppiness overall and stuff from the Civic. Yeah, that's gonna be that. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah, they're very similar, but I don't know. It'll be a toss-up with which one I choose for like a race or something. Let's check and see how. I especially want to see this replay. Let's check and see. I'm gonna hide the replay. Coming around this corner, or actually it's the next corner, I think, when that hard corner, when we get bumped into, or I guess we bumped into this yellow Civic right here. Oh man! Oh man! Like they say, rubbing's racing. Rubbing is racing. Yeah. So was. Hang on a second. Let me go see. I want to rewind back to that. Did I go too far? I think I went too far. So right here. Do I bump him? Yeah, I bumped him. Okay. I bumped him. I straight up bumped him. I straight up ran into him. Man. I just want to see that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My fault there, dude. My fault. My fault, guy. So which one, I kind of wrote down some questions that I'd ask about these two different cars, like which one feels calmer, and that was definitely the Integra, and then which one punishes mistakes, and that's I think the one that punishes the mistakes. Well, I don't, I want to say the Civic, but the truth is, the Civic, even when I made that mistake in the Civic, it was really easy to recover, and because of the acceleration, it felt like it had better acceleration overall. That's my opinion. Now, whether it actually does or not, but it felt like it had better acceleration, and the acceleration made it easy to recover from that mistake. So, yeah. And then I said, which one did I wrote down? Which one would I choose if the game didn't care? Yeah, it's a really tough one. I would honestly. I'd probably pick the Civic. Yeah, probably pick the Civic. Yeah. There we go. And most of, what does this update over here say? Something about update. All right. I just want to remind myself what the requirement was here. Do we just have to upgrade the car? Tune a Mini Cooper S, 1965 Mini Cooper S to 360 pp or more. Okay. 1965 Mini Cooper S, which is I think the one that we own. Is that right? 65 Mini Cooper. Yep. 65 Mini Cooper S. How many points was it? 360? Listen, I'm old. I'm old. Listen, I played Gran Turismo 2, I think. You know, like, and I was an adult when I was playing it, so yeah, I'm an old dude. 1965 to 360, and I think it had like 255 or something. Yeah, that's a lot of tuning, I think. See what we can do here. So let's get the basics. Get all this stuff up. We're at 280. This will put us at 289 with the weight reduction. 402 with those tires. 386 with these. 364, so we need to get the Sport Soft. Okay. Love Sports. We still got a ways to go, right? Or no, we only had to go to 350, right? Yeah, 350. Is that it? $360 pp or more. Start. I think I just did it. Well, let's complete this then. If all it is tuning it, nice work. Power restrictors and ballast. Well, now I want to take that car out and like race with it, because I didn't really like the Mini Cooper when I first raced it. So Alsace, Sardinia, European hot hatches. Okay, hot hatches is a cool thing. Got the Mini Cooper SO5, Abarth 500/09. Abarth, that's like a Fiat, I think, right? Fiat type. Volkswagen Polo GTI. I do want to take this Mini Cooper out. Let's test this thing out. Let's go to one of those like classics tracks that we had done for Goodwood Alsace. Let's go to this Goodwood track. Sunday Cup Classic. Let's race this one. Mini Cooper. In fact, I think I tested the Mini Cooper, or I did something with the Mini Cooper. I just didn't like it, and so I drove like other cars during this. So maybe with it too, that makes me feel it's definitely faster. And it definitely is sticking to the road way better. Way better. It's just the acceleration, I don't think is as good as some of the other cars that I drove for this. I mean, it ends up getting going fast, but it just takes a long time to get there. It's like the gears are real high or something. Well, it's a lot more forgiving when I make a mistake like that. Let's say that much. Yeah, definitely way more forgiving. But see, I'm still not catching those two cars in front of me. I'm still in third, fourth place. This thing just doesn't have a lot of beans, it feels like. Like I'm gonna punch it and get it going. Instead, it's like it'll get there eventually, you know. It's definitely sticking to the track way better. Whoa, whoa, hit the wall, hit the wall. That was just a little love tap. Saying, hey, well, thank you for protecting me. Thank you for keeping me from driving off into the crowd. You're amazing. You're good at what you do. Whoa, okay. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Whoa, okay, okay, come on, come on. Whoa, yeah, okay, yeah. Not good, not good. I almost gave the wall a little more than a love tap. It's going to take a lot for me to catch the top 3 here. A lot. I just want more from this car. It feels like I just want, I mean, maybe if I geared it down a little bit, but I don't know, it just feels, it's definitely not as squirrely as it was. Definitely handles a lot better and sticks to the road way, way better. I can tell that much. Just like that top end, I want to get there. It doesn't ever get there. But boy, it stuck around that corner. In fact, this last one, it stuck so well around the corner. That's why I ended up hitting the wall there, because it stuck so well that I was afraid that it was going to kind of skid a little bit, take me around that corner, but it did not. Yeah, not so good a finish. Not a good performance for me in the Mini Cooper. It's kind of fun to drive. Don't get me wrong, and it's, boy, it hugs the road really well. Yeah, just doesn't have the pep that I enjoy. And that some other cars that this, some of the other classic cars have. All right. Oh, now we forgot to go open our ticket or whatever it's called, the thing. So let's do that. Gift. 1-star roulette ticket. See that gift? What do we got? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got a gold bar. It's 100,000 credits. Gran Turismo credits. That's all right. I'll take it. I'll take it because I have to, but not only because I have to, because I kind of want to. Back to the cafe. Now let's remind ourselves. Okay, so we have the European hot hatches, Mini Cooper S05, and it's saying recommended car is the Renault Clio RS Trophy 16. Okay. Brands Hatch in the World Circuits race. Okay. World Circuits race. Is it? I do have a Clio or Click or something like that, don't I? I have this Clio. Okay. 16. I think this is the one that it's suggesting. I did not like racing this car previously at all. I did not like it at all. Kind of like I didn't like the Swift Sport very much. The Swift Sport felt super squirrely to me. Let's take the Integra. The Integra or the, well, I said I like the Civic. I'm just wondering if the horsepower-wise, the Civic can keep up. The Integra, I mean, it's still lacking a little horsepower. Let's try the Civic. I said I like the Civic. Let's take the Civic out. Come on. If we don't do well in the Civic, then we'll take the then we'll take and try the Integra. And then if not, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's all we can do. It is a game after all. And we're doing the we're not doing GT Cup, GR. Huh. I'm pretty sure it was Brands France, right? Am I just crazy or what? Maybe we don't have access to the race that I'm supposed to do? Brands Hatch World Circuits Race. World Circuits Race. See if we can find it. Brands Hatch World Circuits Race. I mean, those cars look a lot bigger than the car that I have. You have to have racing tires, so I don't have those. So yeah, this is definitely not it. Are there other races? Event directory. Oh, here we go. Okay. Clubman Cup, GT Cup, GR3, GR4, Clubman Cup Plus. Is it maybe just the Sunday Cup? I mean, it looks like the right kinds of cars. Let's do it. They got a Jimny XC racing in this one. And a, what the heck is Santos in #1? I didn't see. Okay. Looked like a little like minivan or something. Now I did enjoy the last episode racing the ambulance. This little Civic definitely has some pep to it. Acceleration is nice. Definitely more squirrely than the Integra for sure. But I just like the fact that it just feels like it just pushes. And maybe it's, I don't know. Whoa! In the grass. In the grass. That's not good. Dirt never hurt anybody. Just made him lose race. Wow, okay, there's that skid. Wow, okay. Wow. Oh. Catch the #1 car now. There's no way to catch up for the race. It's a I do like the man this car has. Is this more laps? Oh Jesus! I wasn't expecting more laps. So. How far back am I now? Catching him now for sure. No way now. I mean, I thought the race was over. How many more laps is this? Come on. And I have been doing that turn really well. Civic, let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh man! What happens if you go cross country in this game? I remember in some of the older games, you know, like you find ways to go cross country and go shortcuts, you know, take shortcuts on people. Passenger mall. You're going fast and you hit the brakes, man, this car, it gets so screwed. Oh man, come on. Look, you can see the tracks where I was in the grass before. You can see my own track. Oh man, blazing the trail. Kind of in my way. Okay. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how I finished that in the first place. I messed up so many times there. I don't know how I did that. I think that was a gift from the game. Now I don't know if that was the actual race that we needed to finish the. Go in the menu. Let's watch a little bit of this replay. There, oh, hey, hey, there's the grass. Not too bad around that corner. I could have done that corner a lot better. Now, I think I did that corner okay. Brake, you know, my braking was okay there. Yeah, that's where that, now, okay. Was that me, or was that the other car? Did I go too far back? Yeah, I think it's up here with the little blue car. Let's see, is this me, or is this the blue car when I come around this corner? Right here. When I pass the little blue car, we bump. Or I thought we bumped. Is it here? Maybe we didn't bump. Maybe it was before we were on line. Not too, actually, I'm not driving too bad right there. Not driving too bad. Now there I'm driving bad. Hey! The racetrack goes this way. The bad one is the next one. Let me, let's find the next time. Okay, so this one is the one. Because I thought the race was going to be over, so I could... Oh man, you can't even see that. Oh man. Oh, I gotta see that. Do they give me another angle? If I switch it? Okay, here we go. I completely thought the race was going to be over. Oh man, that does not get old. Oh, and that's where I had to restart. Yep. Wow. Wow. It's like I fell asleep at the wheel. Alright guys. Completely like I fell asleep at the wheel. Yeah, we get to find out if that actually kind of counted towards that menu or not. I don't know. I was looking for the keywords. And I'm not that familiar with like racing and stuff, obviously. I'm familiar with some video games. That obviously did not count. Competing in the above World Circuits race. Used cars, brand, central, west, bidding credits. Above World Circuits. Let's just check this one. Alsace, above World Circuits race. Sardinia road track, above World Circuits race. Well, we know Alsace. FF Challenge. Sardinia. FF Challenge Sunday Cup. No limit. 3 laps. Maybe it's the FF Japanese Challenge? No. Should be the Japanese Challenge, right? So it's European cars. I'm lost. These are European hot hatches. Like European hot hatches. So he kind of wanted you to do the mini. Huh. I don't see the race that I'm supposed to compete in for that menu. Is it the Sunday Cup Classic again? I know it's not that GT Cup because you know, that's not the right car. Oh, World Circuits quick race. That's what it's got to be. Huh. World Circuits quick race. Indy Circuit or Grand Prix Circuit? Indy Circuit. Oh, let's see. Dawn, morning. Let's do morning. I kind of like the... What do we want? Beginner level, let's do intermediate level. Civic Type R, EK, 98. Man, so many cars. I got a Super out here, and I'm passing it. What? Oh man, that corner. Maybe the Integra is the one to go. Way to go here. It's okay. We're gonna pass. We could go in the grass. Pass to the grass. Or pass to the grass. What the heck is that thing? Radical something? What the heck? So here comes that horrible corner that I always keep messing up. Okay, a little better there. I didn't go into the grass. Lap 3 of 4, okay. Go around one more time. Okay, okay. Whoa, whoa. I know that wasn't me. Maybe it was. Who knows? I didn't think it was me. Civic, get out of my way, bro. I got you an older, better brother. Listen, whatever it takes to get in first place, right? Grass, whatever. Whatever it takes. All right, guys. Let's see what we have. Did this? Oh, we got a 2-star roulette ticket. Let's open that. And reward for completing a driving marathon. Okay. let's make sure that this counted towards our menu. And if so, then I'm going to end this episode. We'll finish up here, but when next episode we're going to come back and finish that menu. But before we go, we will open that ticket. You know, so obviously that didn't count for some reason. So in the meantime, I'm going to kind of Google and figure out like what European hot hatches and what race I need to race, so that way we can do it. But let's go, you know, we got a ticket, so might as well go open that thing right now. Let's open our ticket. 2-star. What does that mean? Oh, a lot of money or a nice car. Nice. Oh, a little bit of money. How much is that? A little 5,000 credits. We got more on the tier 1 star. Meh. The car would have been nice. All right, guys. So yeah, one thing I'm still figuring out is like the long-term goals, but this is way more open than other games, and so I don't want to force anything with long-term goals. But either way. Maybe it becomes about completing all the menu books. Maybe it's licenses. I don't know. Maybe it's building a group of cars that I actually enjoy driving instead of collecting everything. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Not sure yet how deep I want to get into tuning or competitive stuff, but we may go there as well. Who knows? So if you played GT7 and you have suggestions, please leave a comment. Give me some tips, some ideas on where we can go with this, and what you suggest as well. And I appreciate it. See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.